Plateau State government has condemned the attack on Chikam, a community neighboring the Plateau State University in Bokos local government area, where 3 persons, including a student of the school, were killed on 19th of April 2024. According to the Plateau State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Musa Ashoms, the killing, which prompted protests by students, was saddening. The students of Plateau State University in Bokos went on a protest following the death of a 200-level computer science student of the institution who was residing in Chikam. But it took the intervention of security operatives to stop the protest. In the aftermath of the attack, the school's management declared a 2-day mourning and suspended all examinations scheduled for the period. Earlier, I spoke with Dennis Amachree, former director of the Department of State Services, about the recent attack in Plateau State. I began by asking him what proactive steps could have been taken to prevent the attack.
Well, I think that Plateau State attack, the last one, is one attack too many. You know, it has been so common since last December. And how do we stop it? There are certain things to do. Either the government can go ahead and effect the school security initiative and make sure that there are standby response teams, as well as, you know, the physical security of those schools or that area that is affected. Because since the last attack, we've seen that the schools are bare. And then, of course, like one of the students was saying, the attackers were coming in from the back of the school where there are no fences. So these things have to be put in place. We cannot just be making political statements when these things happen.
So were there any apparent gaps or weaknesses in the security infrastructure that could have aided the attack on the university and previous ones in the state?
Of course, there is a serious security gap, just like I mentioned to you now. You know, the Safe School Initiative has recommended a lot of measures to be put in place. And when these measures are not put in place, even schools that have not been attacked, we are waiting for those things to happen, you know. So we need to keep those measures up to date, like fencing, no fence. And then, of course, the access to the school is not monitored. Anybody can drive in, drive out. And then, of course, militias are coming in from the back fence. So these are all gaps. There are policemen, or should I say, they said there were soldiers that are supposed to be on ground to, you know, watch after all these schools. But what happened? They were far away. And when it happened, the students were even demonstrating to them where they even have to use their arms, you know. So I don't think people are very, very aware of exactly what they are supposed to do in situations like this, instead of just being posted there and then they sit down and wait for the next attack to happen.
So now the UNICEF Chief of Education in Nigeria says that one of the reasons why school children are scared of returning to school is insecurity. What do you think the government can do to address this?
Plateau State situation is very unique because it is also having elements of ethnic and religious, you know, problems in the mix. So I think that the governor especially, we are not going to be talking about federal government this time. What is the governor doing? You know, we have a governor in that state. He should call the warring parties together, sit them down, and then talk with them and make some agreements. Let them sign so that when it happens, he should also have the political will to punish those people who broke that agreement. But we cannot just be playing politics. You call people to talk. The next time, you know, they breach that contract, and then you say that, oh, whoever does it will be dealt with, and nothing happens because they know that nothing will happen. So the governor has a lot of work to do